Oh man, late stream. Sorry for the late stream. Late stream. I went out for breakfast. Whew. Went out for breakfast and then something else. What the heck? Why isn't this working? Why is this? Oh, what's going on? Why is my stuff breaking? It's because I'm streaming? What is going on? Season 2, episode 54! Publish. Why is my Discord taking a big cuckoo caca? Oh, my sister's playing Baldur's Gate. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I'm trying to publish this and it's not working. Okay, a little weird. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to do something today. I don't know why I'm thinking of that song. I probably heard it on my way home from having breakfast. I had breakfast. I went out for breakfast this morning with another streamer who's on hiatus. Went and had a breakfast with my homeboy. And my power steering started acting up on my car. So that's going to be a fun little thing to deal with. Yeah, I'm not excited about it, but it is something I have to go deal with so I can actually drive my car. Happy belated Father's Day to fathers out there. I hope your weekend was stress-free and stuff. Mine was okay. We had a birthday we went to for the kids. They got to play a bunch. Oh. There we go. No. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay. So, I wanted to write a new script. Why is my Discord... Okay, maybe I'm just gonna close Discord because it doesn't seem to want to work. Can I close this? No. Okay, Discord's acting. It's being a big stinky. Now I see that my... I don't know what I broke here. Okay, we're gonna close. Quit Discord. Hey everybody, it's me. Let's see. So now you can call it Tillis. How's it going? Why did you change your name? T-lists. And does T-lists represent something? I'm curious now. Because is Ben your real name? Is your real name Ben? Now your T-lists. And how am I doing? I'm doing okay. Normal Monday. The list and T's equals telly means TV in English. Oh, so it's a TV list. Telly. Like, oh wait, are you from like the UK? Watching the telly? Because I think, isn't that British? No, I'm from Spain. Oh, cool. I've never been to Spain. What was I doing? Oh yes, I'm gonna build a, we're gonna call this the audio controller. going to build something that's going to control all my audio stuff. Spain. Audio controller. Spain. Right now working on a FNA, a fan game, so yeah. FNAF. What's FNAF? What is that? Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, interesting. Are you trying to like go a similar like route to like jump scare horror? Are you trying to do puzzle stuff? What's your idea? And are you doing all the stuff like yourself? Are you doing art? Are you doing sound design? All the things. Maybe it's gonna be different. It is about scrap or keep. Neat. And are you using Unity? I guess it's audio. It's audio clips, I believe. I'm using Godot. There will be jump scares at some point. Okay. Are you doing it in 2D? I know Godot can do 3D. I just don't know much about Godot's 3D stuff. Oh, neat. Godot 3D. And I guess it's going to be like a first person kind of view. Yeah, first person. You know, it's funny, I've never played Five Nights at Freddy's. I know about it, but I've never played it. Public void button press sound. Do you have much? Are you like just starting, or have you got some stuff rolling? How goes the development? Also, Spain. If you're in Spain, isn't it like late? Or is it morning? Oh, it's 4 p.m. Okay, so it's not that late. Not that late at all. It's just the afternoon. Is Spain's Spanish, right? Hablo español. I can't speak Spanish. My wife can speak Spanish, but I can't speak Spanish. I speak English and French. What was I doing? Press button. I'll need audio clips. I'll need maybe like, let's go public void. Probably can do this differently. Hit. I probably need some different things. I'll probably need like different things for this. But let's just try this. Okay, so let's just make this play. Or is it audio clip? No, it's going to be button press sound 0 dot pull. It's ready to play. How do I play a clip? Oh, they have to be audio sources, not clips. What's different? Do I have to put audio? No, so that's, I'm confused. Is it methods used audio clips on the audio source? Audio source dot play. Okay, call play. Oh, okay, so it's audio, it's button sound boop 0 dot play. No, it's not saying is ready to play. Is it dot source? Man. Sample. Set data. So it's no, it's going to be, then this is not going to be button. This is going to be public audio source. Maybe this is the wrong thing. So then we go button 0 dot play. Okay, so let's try this. We'll see if this works. First person. Oh. Oh. We need an audio source. Oh, you left. I didn't know you left. Asked a bunch of questions about Spain and how it's like 4 o'clock there. And I was like, hablo español, because I thought that's Spanish in Spain. Be right back. I'm going to go make some models in Blender. Oh, I missed that. I just saw the yes first person. I was reading the last thing. Making models in Blender? What? Blender models. Sounds like fun. Use that symmetry. Do you plan on doing animations too? I had audio stuff here. Yes, animations. Okay, cool. Everything. 3D and 3D modeling, and then rigging and skinning, and then animating. That's a lot of work. But if you got the skills, you don't even have to have the skills. You just have to have the passion, the I'm going to do it mentality, and it can be done. Anything can be done with enough time and patience. Anything's possible. I need some audio sources. Oh, I need like buttons. Did I open all of these or just one? This is music, but I need like... Where did I put this? I thought I had audio file somewhere. I do sometimes Sometimes the model's really quick or slow. I'm late, scammed, late. I'm late, scammed. Can't type, scammed. I can't type, scammed. Why are you scammed? I was out for some brekkie this morning. So, catching up with a friend who I haven't gotten to talk to in a while. And then I was trying to post something. Oh, there it posts. Okay, weird. I was having trouble with my Discord was broken. I just like the emote. Oh, okay. I thought I had a click sound in here. Did I open these up? Yeah, no, we don't want it there. We want it, yeah, we want it in there. Let's do that. Let's extract some files, some sound files. Hearty Flow, A Night in the Rain. No, I want like, these are all songs? Oh, wow, I didn't realize there were so much songs. I need button presses. Themes, combat maybe? No, these are all, I think this is all music. Oh, it is music, crud. I need sound effects. You know when you're looking for something? Oh. No, I just had breakfast. Automatic streamer mode just hasn't worked for me since an update for 2 weeks. The automatic streamer mode. Oh. I just had breakfast. Still, I got like 2 cups of coffee in me. Oh, I'm getting like tennis elbow. It's like popping. Oh. What do you guys do? Guys, what do you call a nun in a car? I don't know. I don't know what's a nun in a car. Virgin Mobile. A Virgin Mobile. That's like, it's got interesting, funny connotations because it's like a British sarcasm. Because we don't call our vehicles mobiles here. So, but yes, it's funny. Ha 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 ha. Hit me with them dad jokes. Those autistic jokes. Sorry, it's funny because it's funny. What did I want to do? Yeah, I was trying to see if I have somewhere some sound effects. I have music. I realize I have a bunch of music. The thing is, do I have sound effects? I just want to click, a button click. Ah, sound effects. Oh, okay, here we go. I need something that's like, these are books, sound effects, creature sound effects, magic, hero sound effects. No, I need UI sound effects. Good morning. Love the Canadian beanie. And we don't call them beanies. We call them toques. It's called a toque. Feeling better? Yeah. I'm feeling okay now. We call our things toques in Canada. What do I want? UI sound. Oh, let's go like 8-bit. Maybe we'll see something like that. Sound effects, arcade sound effects. Let's see if this is. What's going on? Why is this not working? I want to know more. I want to hear these. What is going on? I don't know why some of my stuff's acting up. I don't know why. Okay. Beast sound effects. Oh, okay. This person's done a bunch of different sound effects. Okay, let's try it. How are you today, Mr. Butterhouse? I just want to get this to work. If it works, I'll be happy. Let's take this. Close you, close you. We'll stick you in here. And then we'll extract all in this location. Cool. Open you up. Oh, there's no. I gotta turn this off so I can hear. No. Next song. Can I not just go through these songs next? Oh, I hate that. Okay. There must be a player that lets me go through. No. No, these don't give me good sounds. Tell someone says so. These are weird. Not very good. No, I don't think any of these are gonna work. Sometimes you download assets and you don't get what you want. Let's go here. Now these are all music. I know I had sound effects. Let's go with dungeon sound effects. Opening a chest. Nope, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use this opening a chest. And we're just gonna create another folder in here and we're gonna call sound FX. And we're just gonna stick this in here for now. Then we're going to, good, I bought that RPG bundle you sent me. There's so much stuff. Oh, cool. The different Windows app, movies and TV will let you cycle through next and previous clips easy. Pretty sure it also works for audio clips. Oh, okay, cool. Because like, will it let me look at all of them in a folder? That's the big thing. Okay, so let's try something. I want to try. No, we're gonna get a good one in. I'm gonna UI ladder. Botano. We're going to add this audio controller. And we're just going to have it do button press sound. Audio source. Oops. Audio source. What? It's not an audio source? I'm so confused. It's an audio clip. So I'm doing something weird. Yeah, it just has an arrow on the side of the screen for go to next file. Okay, that's cool. So I did need button sound clips. Okay, so I'm doing something wrong here because, okay, we're gonna have the clips and then we use the source. Okay, how this works, we have the clip. Audio play. Get component audio source. Okay, public audio clip, other clip. So we have this. This needs we're getting the component. Public clip audio source. Maybe we don't need this. Okay. Then we need a void start function. And then we're going to have our button sound going to be equal to, no, we're going to have SFX is going to equal to, I'm so confused. Why is that backtracking on itself? Button sounds is equal to get component audio source. Okay. And then it's going to play. No, we don't want it to do this at the beginning. No, we don't care about this. I don't care about this. I want this. So, audio.clip. So if I do button.clip is equal to button clip 0. Okay. So we're not going to do this. We're going to change this, actually. We're going to change this to audio source. We'll call it audio source A. Y, and then we're going to do this and this. Okay, cool. Because then I can do directional stuff with sound. Okay, so we save this, go here. Nope, not that. I'm going to close this actually. Go here. Go here. This is going to be there. And this, we need an audio source. So we're going to have to add, is it audio? Audio source. There we go. And then we're going to take you, we're going to stick you here. Cool. The clip we're going to stick in here. Cool. And our Butano, which is going to have that is going to do it. Let's see it. Let's see it in action. And it was kind of a crunch. But whatever. It does what it's supposed to do. It crunches. And now we need like a combat sound. So we'll need something short. Something short. Will this have it? Extract all. Boop. Battle Mage. Duel of the Dark Knight. I don't know. Let's try one of these. Wait, what does this give me? Length? Intro? I mean, this is pretty good, but that's not what I want. I want something short, like a doo-doo-doo-doo. Turn battle. Ooh, that's pretty short. 2 seconds. Maybe that's what I want. Here we're gonna add another one. Create. What am I looking for? Folder? Folder? Why do I say folder? Folder, where are you? At the very top. What would I call this? Music. What? Music. Clip. I don't know. We'll do that for now. Oh, we'll stick this in here. And then what we want is we're going to have to go back to our code stuff. Anyone saying anything crazy? Oh, what are we missing? Oh, by the way, you never answered my random car question yesterday. You saw this word Civic and went off on a rant. Any thoughts on cars assembled in the UK? Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's not a... It's not... it depends on the manufacturer, but like if it's like Honda, it's fine. If it's like a British car, then hit and miss. Is it preferable to cars assembled NA? That's like a tough one, to be honest. It depends on the manufacturer. Like I said, different manufacturers have different standards. Generally, your Japanese manufacturers have higher standards than your North American manufacturers. So, and even then, like some of the manufacturers, so like I think the Civic I think it's assembled in Canada now, I can't remember. So, but you're generally pretty good with the Honda stuff. Hit sound, let's just add a public void see, I guess we can go battle scene sound. So a Honda or Toyota assembled in Canada, Mexico is okay, but assembled elsewhere is preferred. but a Kia Hyundai assembled in North America is to avoid. I'm not sure if any of the Kias are assembled in North America. I think there are a lot of still assembled in Korea. So we'll do all of this, and then we'll just set this to clip 2 or clip 1. We'll save you. We'll add another clip there. I really shouldn't do. No. What we'll do. Excuse me. We'll do public. Audio clip. We'll do this, and we'll call this one scene change sounds. And then this will actually just call scene change sound, and we'll go 0. Now the question is, the audio source is gone. Will it work? Will it work if I clip the sound out? I don't know. Unless I need 2 sources? And then I'm gonna have to go to this thing, or is it this one? No, it's this one. The load next scene. No, I don't wanna, is that just forced on that button? It needs to be probably in my here. I mean, it's not that it needs to be avoided, it just needs to be taken into consideration. That's the big thing. Another big one is to take into consideration when you're looking at a vehicle, try to look up recalls. Like, did that year have problems? Were there recalls? Was there anything you should be looking for in particular? That's another big thing. And some manufacturers have more recalls than others. Some generations of vehicles have more recalls than others. All little things. That's why service history on a vehicle, especially a used vehicle, is very important if you can get it, because it gives you an idea of what's been done. Hard part about that is we're probably getting new, so... Oh, then if you're going new, then generally you want to know which version of the car it is. So cars are usually built and they'll retain the same platform for X amount of years, and they'll get like a facelift in between. So let's say a car platform is good for like 6 years. So the first 3 years it'll look one way, it'll get a facelift, and then it'll be the same car, just it looks maybe a little different. If it's been a full platform rebuild, that's when you generally see problems at the very beginning. So the first year or so of the manufacture of a complete rebuild or chassis build, there could be issues, just stuff that, you only find out after time. So like we were talking about that Honda, it would be the end of the 10th generation of Honda Civics. So it being the end is a lot more information about like, oh, this generation had this problem at the beginning, but now it's good. Seen a couple used I wouldn't mind, but they're usually a lightly driven car that's 60K, which is it's too old. What if it has problems? Space can. Yeah. No, honestly, for you guys, I honestly would just avoid a used car. Unless you want to learn how to fix cars. You missed my beginning of my stream, but I have a power steering issue now with my car. It could be something as simple as I need to add a little more power steering fluid. I'll do a flush and add more power steering fluid. Or my power steering pump could be kaput and now I got to replace it. And so like a power steering pump is anywhere from maybe like $100 or $200 for the power steering pump to, if I buy it directly from Subaru, it could be like $700. Or it could be literally a little rubber ring that's dried out and is now letting air get into my power steering pump, which is causing it to like issues. So I was going to fix that this morning, but then I said, you know what? I'm going to do my stream and then I'll hit it up after, because I really wanted to start working on this audio controller because I want to have an audio controller to make stuff a little. That's what I have you for. Oh, unfollow. Then I'm done with cars. No worries. I love cars, so it's all good. It's just, I'll just call you. It's faster? Oh, okay. How do you want to do this call? In the Discordio? He's already Discording me. He's like, here, I got Discord. Hit me, fool, hit me. Helping people with their car purchases. Imagine if that was my stream. If my stream was just me like, oh, you're going to the wrong source output. 1 second. I don't have you to my headphones. Okay. I know, I hear you. I'm like, why can't I? Oh, there it is. That's why. Here. Go. Oh, hello, hello. You already called me yesterday for Father's Day. I can call you on Microsoft Teams if that's preferred. Or what? No, I don't need it. Okay, what's up? What's up? What's your other question? Mm-hmm. 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 And you loved it? Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 I mean, I think that's kind of BS because, like, if they already went and did that, okay, do you want to sell the car on the lot or do you want, like, no, that's kind of bogus. Honestly, it's like, you have a car on the lot, I would like to buy a car on the lot. If you've already gone and done a bunch of extra stuff to it, you did that. Oh, and they don't have any of those? Well, if it's one step up, how much of a difference is that? So instead of getting the package, you could go one step up for less, right? It depends. It depends on how... Yeah, it depends on how much you drive your car. It depends on if you get car washes. So literally just getting a car wash helps with rust issues because it just means the sediments aren't being... Like taking care of your car and cleaning your car makes sure that the sediments don't stick to your car, which is what leads to rust. But yeah, you can get a rust... The thing is also, once you get a rust package, so let's say you get spray, because spray is always better. It means that every year you have to spray your car. See, they'll try to sell you, oh, we have this module that sends a current through the body's frame and it prevents oxidization. Yeah, no, that's not how that works. It's not. It's no. Those that's just a BS gimmick. It's like the conductivity of the chassis is relative to a bunch of different things, and you wouldn't be able to put enough. Woo, Unity Dev. Oh, hello. No chair is. Sorry, I'm like in a call talking about cars. Also, that's an interesting little icon beside your name. It's like a moving disc. Oh, okay, cool. What was I trying to do? Yeah, so honestly, I would just like... Also, don't be afraid, like, you go to a place, if you drive a car at one place, you could just go to another dealer, or you could just call another dealer. Oh, a Twitch DJ. Oh, that's... Yeah. I need also to... Okay. Yeah, no, it's hard to find, like some places just don't have, or all you are just scriptable objects or the like. Everyone's coming after me because I don't have scriptable objects. DB, what's a DB? Oh, database. Scriptable database. No. Everyone's coming after me. Everyone comes in here and tells me about scriptable objects. I know I'm not using scriptable objects as much as I should be. I just started them. Yeah, no, it's definitely better. It's like way better to be using scriptable objects. I already knew about them. Making item class with public props. So it's more relevant when you're using a lot of stuff. So someone else was explaining that pretty much if you have a bunch of props, whenever you load, you're loading all the props. The Unity takes everything in the assets that is a prefab and it actually loads that into memory. And then that's where it's pulling the stuff. Well, a scriptable object, it's just that one thing, and then it adds the data to it, right? So you're not loading all the props, but it depends on what you want to do. So like for me, my game isn't so intensive that it matters really right now. Like if I get up to like 1,000 items, 1,000 props, then it's going to be a little bit more of a problem, because it's like I'm loading all that stuff into memory when I really don't need to. Because it's like, if that prop isn't used, why does it need to be there? But let's... Oh, well, you're not no one can hear you. You're in my head. But no, that's about it. What were you going to tell me? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's the same as like a prop. Like you can build a prefab that's just like, this is the health prefab, and you slap it on a game object. You can also have it instanced. So it's like, let's say I have a bullet. So I have an object that's a bullet. It's a 3D object. Every time I create the bullet, I can also create a prefab bullet health or health that gets attached to it. And then that might come with like a collider and all the other information that's needed. And then it hits, and then it deletes itself. I have a question. Do you mostly deal with 2D? I've been stuck on some 3D shader stuff. I have a 7 of 7 3D tile world. Ooh. Okay. So 3D is one thing. Shaders are a completely different thing. I'm learning semi-cool things. So depending on what you're trying to do, it gets a little bit complicated. If it's just 3D related stuff, it's pretty straightforward. When you start moving into adding shaders to the mix, shaders when the complications come, because shaders are done during like the running of the thing. Oh, you're good with shaders? Oh, well then, you want to come over and help me do some shaders? You want to help me write a shader that does some cool stuff? Heck yeah! Okay, I got a challenge for you. Here you go. I shouldn't do the challenge. I wrote a shader. Okay. Currently learning this shit. You're currently learning it. Are you doing it for yourself, or are you doing it in school? We need something here. That. We need to call that. Let's do some lets you do per instance material changes. So I was heavy into GLSS and shaders for web prior to game dev. Oh, okay. Yeah, having some good... Oh, you did? Yes. It does. My boss moderator is very, very aggressive. If you want to join the Discord, it's somewhere on my Twitch page. And then you can like fire off the link in the general chat. Material property block, which is a Unity component. Oh, I've never heard of that component. Interesting. Material property block is a Unity container for material properties that can be set to a pre-rendered base. Okay. Overrides material properties. Ooh, interesting. Performance optimization. No render state changes. No compilability with SRP branch. Yeah, but now is this compatible with the URP? No, it's URP, Universal Render Pipeline. Okay, yeah, because what we're gonna shift to shaders for a second, but where is my shaders? I was working on this thing, so I use 2D objects. That guy. So I used 2D sprites, and what I wanted to do is I wanted to make it so that I could like color change my sprites. So I did this thing here, which is, I would like to write a shader that does this, which would be a lot better. But what it would do, it would take the sprite, it would take a list of all the colors, and it would give me like a palette, and then I would be able to like set a different color to each corresponding palette. So that's what I would like to do. So right now, this one, the problem is this, I'd have to make one of these for each one of my sprite sheets. I would like to just be a flat shader that just has script connected to it that I can actually just say, oh, color A is going to be turned into color B, and so on and so forth across. So this is my prototype. This works well. I can literally go and I can change my, body color. I can change this to whatever I want, and then it's going to output. Where's my output? Where's my dude or whatever? We can look at this one. I think this is my output. But yeah, so like if I were to take this and make it yellow, I can make it there. It's like a poison skeleton. We got a frost skeleton. Got like maybe a fire skeleton, you know, because I don't want to have to redo a bunch of art assets. I would like to just use, oopsies. Like to use just, can I go back? How do I go back? I don't want to be here. Nope. There we go. That. Okay, I'm missing a lot of stuff. Back up we go. I'm on URP. Yeah, let's check out your shader issue. It's not an issue. It's just I want something a little bit better than what I'm using. Tom says hi. And I've returned. How goes it so far? Ha ha ha. Will you predefine the palette? Or you want it to be automated. So that's the thing. Well, in the future, like I'd like it to be like a thing that I would just have a UI interface. So like in the game, you could just be like change the palette. But yeah, it would be for me for the starting, it would be predefined by me. So I would be like, okay, sprite X has a palette of 6, whatever, say 10 colors, right? Right now, I'm using I don't even want to call it cascading, but I'm using a math shift. So I'm picking just one color, like green, and then all I'm doing is every shade that is darker than that original color just gets multiplied, and then those are checked on the palette of the skeleton to like each piece. When we extract the initial palette, where do we store that? That I don't know. Because I don't know how that's what I mean. That's the thing about the shader part that I'm like unsure of. It's like, could I know I could create a list. Actually, let's say an array, because let's say we want a fixed palette that no matter what we can only cap out at something like 32 colors, right? So we have a fixed palette that's maxed out at 32 colors. When it does the extract, it goes from masks and preset modifiers are the way. But then I have to go in and I have to mask everything. See, the thing is that I would like to build a shader that I literally just slap it on to any sprite sheet. And it goes, okay, this sprite sheet has this many colors. It takes the palette, it creates the palette. I say I want colors to be this. Used in conjunction with the shader. Oh yeah, yes, I remember what you were saying. You were saying just mask off like the body. You can make a script that extracts the colors in a dictionary. Yep, okay. And then I would have my color palette, right? And because dictionaries are scalable, I can create different sizes. Then you'd use like a round color. Is that a rounding of the number? What? What are you bubba-booing me? Oh. Did you have more questions about car stuff? Oh, you're just here. I'm going to go now because my headphones hurt my ears. Okay, bye. Power off. Disconnected. Did I miss something? Oh, okay, I'm good. I'm good here. I'm good there. Hey, Tom. Prime me up. Prime me up. Prime me up if you haven't. Prime me up. Prime me up. If you have Twitch Prime, you should prime me up. Prime me up. Give me my $2. Give me $2. You're giving Bezos all your money. Okay, wait. I want to just do the other thing. The mask idea is pretty solid, though. See, that's the thing. It's like the approach is always back and forth for me. Now, let's grab... This is where it gets... actually, here's a good idea of another thing. Let's look at... So, one character might have all the sprites... the sprite sheets in separate pieces, right? So this is like... We got an attack animation, a damage animation, whatever. And then I have other sprites that it's a full sheet. So all of it is on one. So then I would have a material that gets clacked on this thing, which would just color change everything. So this is where it's like, this one would, I go and I do a mask, and then it's just a sprite sheet mask for that specific sprite sheet. No problem. But that's only one sheet, which I can, pop the thing in. But they don't have to be separate. That's true, but then I'd have to recompile them all and back. You just need a bit of work. And that's the thing. I want to make it so that I don't have to go and do any kind of art-related stuff. If I could just make the code do the art stuff for me. That's what I want it to do. But I do want to just get my one thing that I've been trying to figure out in a second. What am I missing here? Here. Audio controller. There. And then in the code here, when we trigger the transition here, Trigger battle. This one. So before we do that, I'd like to go audio controller dot get component. No, where is the thing I was using? No, it's not. This. Yeah, audio controller. What did I call this? Game object. Yeah. Dot get component. Sound. What did I call it? Battle scene. Is that what the one I want? Battle. No. Is it audio controller? Is it this one? Dot battle scene sound. Boop. Should do that. Save that. Go back here. What did I miss? Ooh, we got a lot of stuff that I missed. Which is less work than you'll have to do in code. But yeah, any 2D game that uses sprite work and lets you change the color, start a valid RTS, would be shocked if they didn't just use a mask to isolate a specific area on the sprite sheet and then shader to say, yeah, just a hue. Also, blank, wait, it's a link. On Unity Asset Store, search Palette FX. Ooh. Popular shader. Ooh. Pixel recoloring. Ooh. Ooh. Look at this. Look at the homie giving me the spice. Interesting. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Interesting. Free. Do custom sprite with ease. Shader lets you do that and more. 2 modes. So 32-bit new color recolor parts of the sprite using. It uses a mask texture. 8-bit. Interesting. WebGL. Try the WebGL demo here at this person's thing. Not found. Wow, you don't even have it. Okay. I love it, but you don't have it. You just need to add an example of how to convert RGB color to necessarily float value for each point. Last version. Unity version 5. Latest release date was... Oh, so this hasn't been touched in a long time. Yeah, see, the thing is, that's a pretty old piece of tech, which may not be as functional. Because, again, it depends. Do they show what the OG sprite was? I'm curious. I may have to try this asset, though. Do some testing of that. Where were we? Popular shader made free for pixel recoloring, FX sets. When I suggest assets, no, I don't want to do it all myself when someone else does. Oh, wow. I usually want to do it myself, but I'm trying not to reinvent where I can, though a lot of times it's a fail. Demos never work. Classic. And you could check out the shader graph there in the package contents. Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, see, that's the danger. Sometimes people put stuff out And because I'm using Unity 2021. Crud. Okay, actually, I want to just try something real quick because I've also been doing my audio controller stuff. Let's just see if this works. No, that didn't do what it was supposed to do. So something didn't do what it was supposed to do. Audio controller. Yes. Yes. Did I not reset my thing? Okay. Audio output. So, you know, that's... We pressed this. It did that. We changed the source. Oh, it depends on the order of things happening. Oh, why you just go in here? Go back. I just want you to go into here. There we go. So we're doing this before we're triggering the transition. Maybe. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. Pixel art looks nice. I'm near the end of my first started playthrough, so I've been loving pixel art. Oh, well, you know what? I guess I haven't even shown off the game. I'm just like working on stuff. Well, we'll do a quick little thing. This is not even the game. This is just like the going for the open beta playtest combat data acquisition. So you start off, you pick a hero, bink, and go to do some combat. This is supposed to play a sound, it's not doing it. Got a Pokemon style combat with evolving characters. We do slash. Timing's off, but it's cool. Then we can do something. Ooh, we found a treasure room. Boss room isn't working just yet, or we could heal. We'll do the treasure room. Go to the treasure room. We got different items. We got a pocket watch, a glove, and a sword. We will snag the sword. We will give the sword to the Blade Assassin. Ooh, actually, for some other people who haven't seen this, but yeah, the sword actually does adjust stats now. We'll try a shortcut. So now, there is a pit in your way. Someone has to jump across. So this isn't fully configured, but pretty much you're supposed to... It would be like there's a pit in the way, and then the options, you pick what option you want to do. So it's like, oh, am I gonna jump across, or am I gonna not do it, whatever. You pick your person. This information will be different. Confirm. Hero makes a jump and is able to tie a rope to the other side. Cool, we're good. He got some XP from that. I didn't actually put XP there. Get another person. Let's go hit a combat with 3 dudes. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's not happy. It's not happy because I didn't assign it. Because there's no audio controller anymore. Right? It's because the audio controller's... Oh, yeah, because I know what I did wrong. So we'll just grab you, and we're gonna stick you apart here, because the audio controller can go with you now. And then when we come here, come back to this, we need to actually go here, and we need to have it find that when it comes back. Or do I want to leave it? No, do I want to carry my audio controller between scenes, or do I want to leave it, have the audio controller set each time in a new scene? I think maybe I will leave it not here. Because then I can have the audio specific to that area. Here we'll just no, it's already connected. Should be already connected, right? Oh, it's because I know why. Oh, you guys suck. They're all pissed off because these two don't have a audio controller connected to it. That's why it's upset. There we go. Okay. But yeah, that's kind of a gist of it. And then I got some cool other stuff, like boss battle, scene. Now, I don't know why my other thing isn't working. So, what I want to do. Ooh, actually, I know what I could do. I know what I'm going to try. Try something here. We'll grab you. Hey, that kind of worked. But now, the issue is the audio is... My transition is how much time does my transition take? Transition controller. Speed, 2 seconds. Maybe if I make this 3 seconds. Let's see if I can get that whole audio in there. Might make the transition longer, but it seems like my transition was faster that time. Is my speed up? Maybe 1? I should really figure out which my speed goes. I feel like there's more to the... Is there more to that audio clip that I'm not hearing? By the way, I make music if you want. You can use... You have mine free. No one ever uses it, but I use the same program as Stardew Valley. Do you have your music up on like Itch or something like that? It's on a website. SoundCloud.com. SoundCloud. SoundCloud. But then if I go here, whatever, and not sure this. Oh, a man with a beard. Good for you, sir. The indie devs and their bearding. Right. Is this you? Is this you? Now we have you on the internet in America. Now the question is, what's your stuff? Electronic, EDM, electronic. Where is it classified differently? Popular tracks. Ooh, that's kind of gotten that one. Let's look at this one. Death Jam. Interesting. I don't know why the beginning of that made me think of Piano Man. Like literally the first like sound. I expected I don't know why. I just maybe because I'm old. Interesting. Do you have anything that's like in the 8-bit, 16-bit kind of setup? Because like would it classify it? Is that a searchable thing? 8-bit? Bit? 8-bit? 8-bit records, no. Is 8-bit a tag? Like is audio? Oh look, you were talking about doing a thingamabobber. Find where those are. I don't like that weird artifacting in the back of that sound. Actually, I should probably like play some of this stuff, but yeah. That's cool. Music's fun. I used to do a lot of music stuff, not really anymore. I have music that I have to do. I have sound effects I have to do. That's why I'm writing this controller. Shoot, I wanted to check. That's what I was trying to check before. That clip. So it's 2 seconds. Do 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 do. Now let's try here and see if we hit that same speed. No, we don't. So we need to slow this down even more. See, that button crunches and it doesn't play the other audio, so I'll need a second audio source. That's why. Also, it's a crunch sound. I really need like a click sound instead of a crunch. Because right now my buttons crunch instead of click. It's a little weird. Oh! It's how fast the thing goes, but it's not... I need to time that. Or maybe I can increase the speed of my audio. Because I don't know if that's frames or if that's seconds. So we get to do 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 do. So it's like here. It's a 1 second. Okay. Now we're gonna go to my Transitione controller and take a look at how blah blah float speed. How are we calculating the speed? Transition speed times time.delta time. Okay, so time.delta time, so then therefore it's in seconds. I don't know if they're any good, but I put two 8-bit ones in your Discord. Discord, activate! Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Too bad, not too bad. Interesting. I like it. Pretty not too bad at all. Yeah, that's another thing. Is like trying to find the flavor of music I want. I'm like, see, like if it's 8-bit, I like clipped 8-bit. So there's no like reverberation at the end of each note. It's like a very clipped sound. And then there's 16-bit, which gives you like a much broader thing. And then we could talk about the different audio cards that were in different systems and how different systems had different audio based on their audio cards, even though they might be like similar games, but like different consoles had different ways of outputting it. But yeah, I know it's like, because what do I have? I think I have one song. Where is that? Actually, no, it's literally in the project. Because that's one song that's in there. Is it in stuff? No, it's in audio. Is it this one? No, this is a different one. This is this one? No, that's like walking. Do 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 do. Yeah, this is one of the songs I really like actually, that I have, and that it has reverb. It's a different reverb. Yeah, I don't know which one's this one. Oh yeah, this was my old combat. Just makes me think of like two fighters, just kind of. But see, I love the beginning part of this. Actually, maybe one sec. Actually, I should do this so it's like easier for you guys to hear it. Here, now it should be. So like, go back. So it's like that first 8 seconds I really like. It's like really the thing I like. But yeah, it's like, you know, I'm trying to come up with a sound that's not ripping off Pokemon. Like, what's the sound whenever you like go and it's like Pokemon transition to battle sound. You know, it's the so good. I cannot just like how I need something like that that's like very fast. See, like it's like that first 2 seconds, like, and that's what I'm trying to figure out because I'm effectively copying the same transition style thing, right? Like my transitions, they're right now set to random, and so like, unless I can speed it up, ooh, maybe I can increase the playback speed. Ooh, maybe I can do that in code. I think there's a way to do that. I can increase the play speed. Play audio clip speed. Can I change the speed? You can modify pitch properties. Pitch, but is pitch really... Modify pitch value. Value of 1 plays the audio in the original speed, while values greater than 1 speed up. So can I then do, before I do this, can I do audio source dot pitch? No, I have to adjust the clip maybe. Audio source a dot pitch is equal to more. Is it a float value? I'm assuming it's a float. Let's just do 2. It plays it. Let's try this. This is pitching it up. Let's see if this speeds it up to what I kind of feel like it needs to be at. Now, of course, this is not a way to do it. I would rather redo the audio. Ooh, I like that. It just needs a little bit of something near the end. I need like a, oh man, I don't know. I'm trying to think like what would, it's like or some sort of start. It needs a cliff at the beginning or the end. Is what I think it needs. If I speed it up even more, can I put 2? Can I go a half? Will it let me do a float? Will it let me do a float? Nice. Speeding it up even more. This is me now just playing with audio stuff, but it's doing what it's supposed to do. I do need a second source, I realize, because it doesn't look like I can play both sources at the same time. Choose a person. Ooh, Now, it's like, I wonder if the audio source carries between, actually, I wonder, Unity, audio, clip, played through, scene, change. Is that something that can be done? To To have an audio clip continue playing when switching sources in Unity, you need to use the do not destroy on load function. Attach the audio source to the object and call the do not destroy function within the awake or start method of the script. So then in theory, I need to actually stick my controller with my here. Yes, we will open the prefab. What? Oh, you're not happy with what I just did. Okay, let's go back. Because if I grab you, stick it here, it won't do anything. If I grab you and I stick it in yours, it should work. Now my audio source should carry over between the scene changes because now it's part of a thing that's not going to get deleted. So yeah, this is the no deletion. Choose. Now, let's readjust our audio speed back to 1 for now. Yeah, I hear something breaking so hard out there. Okay. And choose. Ooh, okay, okay. I see it. I see you. I see you. This is working. So then I could then, in theory, run this one. I could run that one. I could give that to this. Make it the tournament intro. Instead, do this one, the one I like. And then it should keep playing it in the next scene. Let's do that. Include someone. Booming slash! But then it continues. Now we have this stuck. So I'd have to have it like... And then I have to do blends, because I have to blend... Like there needs to be like a success thing. And I should really just listen to Pokemon's audio for how they do the transitions. That's probably what I need to do. That's cool. Okay, so I do have to add my audio controller to this. And then I also have to make it so that when this boots up, it's going to grab the audio controller. That's what I have to do. So in this, when it turns on, so in my awake, it's looking for a bunch of different stuff. It's going to look for that. I should be able to, yeah, so I'll do audio controllers equal to game object dot find, wrong, game object dot find audio controller. So then it'll connect it, which will be fine. So then I'll have my thing carry over. I need to create a second source because I don't think I can run. Can you run overlapping sounds? Unity clip played. Unity multiple clips played from one audio source. I don't think I can. I think I should be able to. Can I do that? To play multiple audio clips from a single audio source in Unity, use the play one shot method instead of play. This allows you to play different audio clips without interrupting those already playing. Ahaha, so the buttons, all my buttons have to be in one shots. They have to play one shot. That's cool. Okay, so any button sounds, anything that's going to be a quick thing, this would not be play, this would be dot play one shot. Bing, bang, boom. So then, oopsies. Then, what? Did I do that wrong? What did I do wrong? Why are you not happy with that? Can I not pick that? Play one shot? Close brackets? Why? It takes... Oh, I don't need to put that. No, I do need to put that. What the heck? Why can't I use this? I need to tell it what the audio clip is, so then isn't it just button clip 0? Oh, so you do need to take an argument. Oh, because if you're going to do multiples, it needs to know what the clip is. Okay, cool. Oh, man. Okay. So, yeah. So this is kind of the basis. So we know we're going to have a sound, hit sound. We'll have like a list. I'll end up having like a little library of audio stuff. And then whenever we do something, it's just going to call the audio controller and be like, call this thing, call that thing. So something like a hit would also be, and because the source stays undeleted. Now the thing is, if I want to do surround, because I like the idea of like, well, okay, well, we'll have hit, we'll have public, void, attack. This might even get subbed out to like more things, like more finely list curated type audio stuff. So right now we just have attack and hit. So whenever we play the animation, we'll get like a, and then for like the attacks, it'll be like, something along those lines. Some smash things. Yes. I think that's good. No char is. No char is. No chars. No char is. No chars. Are you still there? I'm curious about I have a question for you. People come and go, and I don't know if people are here anymore and they leave. How do I do this? Oh, I get it. It's not no Charles. It's not Chris. Ha! 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 Wow, I'm silly. I didn't realize that until just now. It's not Chris. It's like all those not people out there. Not this, not that. Oh, did I say that? Saving? Yes. Save. So, audio thing is working. It's working kind of the way I want it to work. I'm pretty happy about that, actually. I'll have to make a bigger thing, but right now, things are doing what they're supposed to do. These buttons, whenever I click a button, Butano, and a Butano, and a Butano, they are going to receive the, oopsies, Butano, boop. Oh, not audio source, audio controller. Silly me. Boo. What? Did I screw something up here? Oh, not battle scene, silly. It's button press. And you're supposed to be the button press also. What? No, not audio source. What the heck? Who the heck? Why the heck am I doing this, silly? It's supposed to be button press. And then you're still button press? No. Why is it battle scene? Button press. Okay. Shouldn't have any of those problems now. I should hear like... It's not a good button press. I need like a good button press. Yeah, it sounds like crunching. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. We did a battle scene. Why didn't my other thing play? The heck? Did I change something again? Yeah. Scene change, sound, battle intro. Okay. We called this, we played. We call this before the change. Okay. Do I have to do the same thing? Maybe it is something I have to do the same thing. Maybe this one also has to be a play one shot scene, because then it's not, it doesn't care about the difference in audio stuff. Is that how I have to do it? And then there's no music here. So yeah, I'd have to get some good audio stuff figured out. Because yeah, the Pokemon theme, the thing about the Pokemon theme, which I realized, it does the and then it plays the rest. Right? Pokemon battle scene sound. It's yeah. I don't know why it does that. Doesn't make any sense. So. And it goes, what is this? Okay, don't give me other garbage. Trying to make me watch more YouTubes. So, okay, I got some stuff. I will also need, so this is battle scene sound. We need another one. We'll need sound, and then we need music. So we'll just have another one. It's gonna just be music. So we'll need public void ladder music. Stomp. Then we're gonna need another one, public void combat music. So this is going to be what plays when we're in a fight. We'll need another one will be public void event music. I think there'll be multiple for event music, but yeah, we'll have event music. So this is for whenever you go into an event. And then public void, I guess we'll have like item room. There's gonna be a few different ones. I don't need them to be all separate, but I think it's gonna be cleaner this way. Because then each scene has a specific type of music. It doesn't have to be like all different. And then they would have to start playing when that scene loads. So the first thing it's going to do for each one of those scenes, it's going to call. So we can even hear, you are going to need it. You're going to need it right at the beginning. So we have blah, 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 UI stuff, on load setup. So here we're going to need another one. We're going to public game object. Audio controller. Because this is going to need to be able to call, be like, yo, audio controller, I need to play this, I need to play that. And then on awake, yeah, this is just going to go and it's going to find it. We need it anyway, so it's going to be audio controller is equal to game object dot find. I know I could do it. I could do it by type too. I don't actually know the speed differences between different things. I could probably look it up. Like I know that I saw a thing about, oh, you shouldn't be using find a bunch. You shouldn't be finding a bunch of things. But it's like you have to connect stuff when a thing starts. Oh yeah, I should save dat. We don't need this right now. We don't need that right now. Boss combat controller. I mean, we could make this have some bopping beats. Da 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 da. Ladder to data. I guess this is all like in the same area. Audio controller. Oh, because I don't have it connected to anything right now. Okay, so then this would just be the same kind of stuff here. Audio is equal to game object dot find audio controller, and then this would be like call boss music, and it's like, oh, would I have different tracks as you get further? Nah. Unless I had cool layering tracks where you had like kind of like dun, 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 and then after you get past the first wave, it's like the same thing, but then it's like dun, 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 and then it goes, and then it's like by the end it's like I don't know. Music makes games. You can set your tone of a game by music. Chill music makes the game chill. You know, spooky music makes the game scary. You know, hype music makes the game hype. You know which game has such good hype music? Can anyone tell me? What's the hypest game you've ever played because of the soundtrack? Anyone? Anyone? Anyone who's there? No one? Okay, well, I'm going to show you. Hypest soundtrack in a video game to me. Actually, maybe there might be two, but like I have no engagement right now. You're watching my stream but not listening to me. Is this one? Oh, I'm just gonna... No. How you feel like RPG soundtracks come like more faster? No, I just need to just like yeah, like it's so good. For me, it's one game. It has the most hype. And it's this. This is so good. This game. Some slick back. You need slick back. This is like this game's music was so good. This is like had the hype of soundtrack. Like, and just if you haven't played Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, you need to play this game. This game is like, you want power fantasy hype. Oh yeah. This game had the intellect. This game is so good. It's cool. Just such a good game, such a good soundtrack. The only other one that I think was really, really good, soundtrack wise, it's a Cruise Boy. Cruise Boy needs Slickback. Slickback. What's Slickback? Is it like a sound? Am I listening? Am I finding that? Slickback. Slickback is a music artist. Wait, is it like a Boondocks reference? That's a Boondocks reference, isn't it? I remember a pimp named Slickback. Is this like a? Is this like Boondocks? The other game that I'm thinking about that had really good soundtrack, what was it? It was like a video game hype music. What was the video games with hype music? No. Video games with the best Hype music. This is not giving me what I want. This is a bad search. I want to know the greatest music video. What is the greatest music video of all time? No, I can't really figure it out. I know there's a game, but Revengeance. That just besides the point. I'm going on a tangent, talking about literally one thing. To myself. Risk Rain 2 has some bangers. Oh, no, I only played a little bit of it. I think did I only play it with you? I can't remember. But like, yeah. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember the game, and I can't. It's like there's just a scene where you're like punching like a god's finger who's like about to crush the planet, and now I can't remember it. This crap. Okay, so my audio control is working. Sora? Oh, that sounds about right. Video Wrath, yes, this is it. This game had some hype music, I think. Music. Yeah, I think this definitely had like the hype music in it. I need to fight. What was the fight music? In your belief. Fang, is this it?
Hello everyone, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game The Feels. Oh.
I can't remember. I don't know. Not sure, maybe. It's like it's literally. Pretty sure this is this. Yeah, this is the scene. Right? This is like when the finger comes. Where's the finger part? This. Just he's just like, I'm gonna poke you. I'm a planet. I'm gonna poke you. And then homie's like, no. I've got 6 arms. And I'm gonna. And then you just like press the buttons. Press the buttons. Technically scaling's wrong, but because if he's like the size he was in relation to the planet, this is like his finger's a continent. Not a continent, I guess, more of a country. He's got a finger the size of a country. And then he's like, oh. Hype, just hype. Everyone's dead. And then he punches. And he punches. You gotta spin. Oh, that's the thing with this game. This the. What is it? It's not ITBs. It's the thing when you gotta do this. What the heck's that called? It's called QuickTime Events. QTVs. No. Yeah. Just. Oh yeah. Cool QuickTime Events. Probably need to pull this out for now. Boop. And put my stuff back on. Okay. Well, audio controller's up and going. Not perfect, but it is there, and now we can actually do some stuff. You know, I could add. I need to add more songs into this clip controller. Do I do this? Do I do this, or do I do this one? I'm unsure. Like, I could do this one. This is this one? Yeah, I could drop this one, I guess, for now. I think I'm gonna drop it in there for now. This. And then we're probably gonna add, actually, I should probably change this. We'll do 2 for now, and then we'll give I need something chiller. No, I need something chill. Man, I don't get the motivation to make an F. Yeah, it happens. It's like, do you have anything working right now? Do you have anything you could show? Because the thing is, it's hard sometimes to, and I get it. It's hard to stay motivated. It really is. Nope, didn't get nothing. So that's the problem with scoping. If you're trying to make a game, it's very hard to lose that kind of drive to make it when it's a big game, you know. And people don't. It's very common to like be unsure and be like, I want to make this. You start doing it, and it scopes on you. Like, what do you did some art stuff, right? What you could do, and this is just my humble opinion, is you can take what you got and try to build something. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Five Nights at Freddy's, but you could build something with what you have. It doesn't have to be big. It could be very simple. And getting kind of something done and running is what will push you to add more. So, like, even if you just have like a character controller or a way to move around, and then you make a small environment that you're moving around, these little steps towards stuff will make each part. Because I get that, hey, I've been working on this game for like 2 years, and I get that all the time. I'll get like demotivated because I've been working in the same chunk for so long, and it's just like, why? Add some blocks and make it step by step on making my own. Yeah, start with something that you can, if you can't, because there's a lot of back end stuff. There's a lot of stuff you do, and you do all this work, and very little has changed, and you don't see the progression of it. And that's the thing about video games. There's a lot of work that you do that doesn't seem to change anything. And I've had that happen. I'm starting simple models that are blocks and then making models. Perfect. That's the way to do it. Because if you can scare yourself with a block coming around a corner, you're definitely going to scare yourself when you have a cool model. So just work on something like that. Just start off moving around. Like having a thing move around. If you plan on having movement. I don't know what your whole... Like I said, I've never played Five Nights at Freddy's, so I don't know what to compare it to. But if it's like a jump scare type thing, it's like that. That's like the easiest way. Is just if you plan on having movement, start with movement. Make a place to just walk around. Doesn't do anything, you just move. You know, I'm getting closer to the end of my setup, and that's why I'm now working on some audio stuff. I still have chunks that I haven't finished. Like I have a bunch of notes. I literally scribble notes constantly. So what do I got still? Drag and drop upgrades still have... word upgrades have to go. I have to finish the leveling up stuff. I got to finish the choices. No movement, it will be FF. So FF doesn't have movement? Maybe I should look at some gameplay of that. Five Nights at Freddy's. Gameplay. Okay, let's just skip. Oh, it's a point and click. Oh, this is like I remember games like this when I was a kid. It's a point and click game. Okay. So the big thing would be... Yeah, okay. So the big thing is you're gonna have to do this kind of camera setup, I guess. So you're gonna have to make all these different places that you're gonna be able to click to. And then first, that's all you do is you just have a bunch of like random blocks, and as long as you can visually tell the different rooms. Then from there, you're gonna have to just make a simple camera controller that moves. The camera has to move. There's the movement right there. Once you have your camera moving, then you can click your. Because where do they click to go to the cameras? Do you have to click on something over here? Oh, I get it. You like light up, and then I guess something shows up there. And then you go to the Oh, so there's no button to click. I guess it's a hotkey to pull up the cameras. Hello, hello. Yeah, interesting. So this is just the game. You just like kind of click back and forth. I want to see when do we get scared at? When did the things start moving? Oh, there's a guy missing. There's a dude missing. Where's the dude? I don't get it. Are those stairwells? Mr. Carr questions. I have a question. You've never seen Five Nights at Freddy's? Yeah, no. Yeah, I have not. I mean, this is a pretty simple design. I mean, it's art heavy. Like there, and like this is very stylized art. Like I don't know if it's all 3D or if this is. But like, what do you got? You got 4 buttons. You've got. It's very interesting though. This art style is like for a game. When did Five Nights at Freddy come out? But like this is a very like old style pre-rendered. Like Myst, that's the game. Myst, I remember Myst. Is it Myst? Myst? No, what was the game? I'm sure it was called Myst. No ads. Oh no. I'm sorry. It's MY. It's a cool game because it twists the formula of horror games to be from the player moves around and activates a trigger which causes a spooky to you are sitting down and the jump scares are coming but you don't know when. I liked the first one a lot. It's Myst. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's like a waiting game and you're constantly like checking to see if something's coming for you. Interesting. I feel like the way it looks like the old pre-rendered stuff from like the early 2000s, and so I think that's kind of cool. I'm not a big fan of horror games actually. I created a neat little scene of dread that other horror games don't do very well anymore. See, that's why I'm not a big horror like. Actually, you know what's funny? I'm pretty sure I'm still sitting on an Alien game in my. You're back. I'm sorry. If you have a Prime account and Bezos is taking your money, you could give your Twitch Prime to me, and then you have no more ads. Ooh. You love horror games? Yeah, I'm not a big horror game person. It's not Alien Isolation. It's the one that I think is a co-op Alien game. If it's still in my where's my bucket? What? Where's my cart? Alien Fireteam Elite. Oh yeah, what's your question? Yeah, Fireteam Elite is the one that's like $7 right now, and I'm like, oh, do I pick it up? I love Alien games. I'm a big fan of Alien games. How come when I go up in car trims, The wheel size gets bigger, starting like at 16 inches and goes 17. Do it. It's fun. Okay. It's been in my cart for like a few days now. So, but I feel like it's one of those games you need to play with other people. That's another thing. 17 alloy, while better than 6 steels. Okay, so this is how reason wheel sizes go up. The bigger your wheels are, the cooler your car looks. No. So the reason wheel size goes up, it actually doesn't have to do with the wheels, it has to do with tires. So as your wheel size increases, the way that tires are calculated, it's ratios, it's actually fractions. So when you go up in size to a 16, you might be running like a 205 40 205, let's say you're at a 16, it would be like 295 40 16. So what it is, it's a percentage. So you have the width of the tire, so like how wide the tire is that first number. The slash number, the next number, is the percentage of that width is the height of the tire. And then the last number is the rim size. But because of how math and circles work, as you go bigger, you also go wider. Now, wider tires means that you have more of a track pad, so more tire touching the road, which means you have better traction. And generally, over the years, cars have just gone bigger and bigger. Japanese wheels so tiny. Because fuel efficiency. If you go smaller cars, you look at something like, I think it's the Mirage has like 15-inch wheels, or like the old Toyota Yaris had like 15-inch wheels, so that your tire size, the thickness of how wide your tire is very thin. So for me, my car, in the summertime, I rock a 18-inch rim, but I'm rocking like fat tires, like wide tires, because I have maximum grip. In the wintertime, I actually go to a 17-inch rim, and I run much narrower tires. Best way to explain it is that my big tires are 18 by 8.5 inches, 8.5 inches wide, while my 17s are 17 by 7.5 inches. So it's 1 inch difference in width. Reason why. Summertime, driving in good conditions. There we go. Driving in good conditions and dry conditions, you want nice fat tires for maximum grip, stopping force, etc. In the wintertime, because you're going to go through snow, you actually want a narrower tire so that your tires can cut through the snow and actually get to the ground or the pavement underneath. Now, back and forth, the bigger your tires, the more expensive they are. So a 16-inch tire is more expensive than an 18-inch tire. So yeah, and it's just a thing that's happened. And also, why are tires bigger? Brakes. The bigger your vehicle, so we go back to the 80s and 90s. We had less stuff for crashing. There was just, cars were lighter. Because they were lighter, they didn't need as big brakes. If you don't need big brakes, you can make the space that's inside the wheel doesn't need to be as much because you have smaller brakes, you can have smaller wheels. But as cars have been adding more and more safety features, more and more stuff, the cars get heavier, which means you need bigger brakes. To facilitate having bigger brakes, you need to have bigger wheels. And there you go. Know nothing about cars, but I can't imagine it makes that much of a difference. It makes a huge difference. A huge difference. Tires, if you want to be a performance driver, before you change anything on your car, before you're like, I want to go turbo, or I want a cold air intake, or I want stickers, if you want your car to drive and handle better, better tires. Better tires make a huge difference before anything else. Better tires will always, the right tires, because at the end of the day, it's what's touching the road. It's those tires. If those tires have good friction, from Toyota Performance tires from Costco runs. For Costco runs. Yeah, and it has a little bit more than that, because like you can look at performance tires also as like a safety thing. A better tire means you have more friction. If you have more friction, it means you can stop faster. You can turn harder, right? But generally, a performance tire has what's called a wear, tread wear. So how quickly the tire is going to actually like peel off. And a very a high tread wear means that those tires might last you a summer and then they're done. Most people don't get tires like that unless they're like race car driver or like they like racing and stuff. Low tire tread wear means that, it'll take many kilometers, many hundreds of kilometers for that tires to wear out. I need the 18-inch tires or I'm not going to get a Costco safety. Well, no, you don't need it. It also comes down to weight. That's the biggest reason why tire sizes change. A bigger car is going to have bigger tires to facilitate that extra weight. A smaller car can have smaller tires and smaller brakes because you don't need all that extra weight. So, like, yeah. And that's why newer cars are all heavier. They're all heavier. They have tons of extra stuff. You throw in let's say, for instance, do you know how much a power moonroof power moonroof weighs in a car? That's like an extra 80 pounds because it has to reinforce the roof, and then you have the glass, and you have all the motors. 80 pounds. You pull 80 pounds out of a car, man, the amount of difference you feel in just acceleration. Have you never been in a car where you're driving by yourself and you're like, my car's not bad, and then you get like 4 of your big, burly friends to hop in, or just even have a full car of people, and then you get on the gas and you're like, come on, car, you can do this. But seriously, they wouldn't sell a car unless the tire was safe. Yes. No. They're all engineered and designed, unless your car is coming with aftermarket wheels, but then it's, even then you can't put wheels on that wouldn't fit correctly because you couldn't go smaller because your brakes would hit. So yeah, no matter what, you're always, it comes down to how old the tires are. If the tires are old or new. Like a sunroof? No. Okay. So there's a big difference between a sunroof and a moonroof. People always they get them confused. A sunroof is not see-through. A sunroof is like the roof opens up and lets you see the sun. There's no glass. A moonroof has glass. So that means you can open the screen and you can actually look at the moon at night because you see it through. So that's a moonroof. Moonroof has glass. A sunroof is literally just hard metal that opens up. Yes, then they offer the wider wheels depending on what you plan on using the car for? No. It's all has to do with 2 things. Higher trim level cars usually have more features. More features as in, like I talked about, a moonroof or more advanced audio system. All sorts of components that are added to the car that make the car heavier. If the car gets heavier, the car might need bigger brakes. If it needs bigger brakes, it needs bigger wheels to go around those brakes, right? Your brake pads and calipers are a certain size. There's an inner diameter that it has to meet, bigger wheels. Factor 2, generally, why do you go from steel wheels to alloy wheels? Because as you get bigger, that's more metal material. So if you had steel big wheels, those would be very heavy wheels. And if you've ever played with something like a top or, actually those little toy cars that you vroom, 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 and then you let go and it goes, there's weights in there that cause momentum, right? You're kind of getting those weights going, and then they freely spin and they keep spinning the wheels of the toy car. Same thing happens in a real car. If you had big heavy wheels and you're going really fast, those wheels want to keep spinning, which means it's a lot harder to brake. So the reason they went from steel to alloy as they get bigger, alloy wheels are lighter. So that's another reason when it comes to wheels. What do I want to do? Yeah, install this shit. Actually, when did this game come out? When did this game release? When did it come out? It came out. Oh, it's relatively new. I should probably put it on here. Yeah, so that's just wheels and tires are actually a very complicated part of cars, and a lot of people don't realize this. One of the big things is actually checking that you're running the right tire pressure, so your tires are inflated to the correct degree. Now, a lot of newer cars have tire monitor sensors that literally tell you, your tire is a little flat. You should fill it up. You should listen to that. because the difference between a flat tire and or like a low tire and a properly filled tire could mean the difference in like a certain amount of kilometers that you get from gas. So does that mean the Hero with the 18-inch alloy wheels is going to have more horsepower but less speed than the Hero with 17-inch steel wheels? If they're driving the exact same car, okay, and instead of even changing the wheel size, well, if we did the wheel size, what would happen is the one with the 18-inch wheels theoretically would have better acceleration from a starting stop because they would have a larger tread to spin and would have better cornering speed. So when it came to lap times, like around the same racetrack, same car, just different size wheels, the one with the bigger wheels would theoretically get a better lap time. Because let's say everything else is neutral, like same drivers, whatever. On the opposite end, the 18-inch one would spend more on tires. Oh, car heroes in my game? I don't think my game doesn't have car heroes. I wanted to put in a joke about death being a bus as a isekai reference. That like a hero might make a comment about like a chariot that like killed him in the past, and he's like, oh yeah, I was trying to save a cat that was, crossing the street, and then a chariot hit me, and then I was like reborn in this world. Yeah. Oh yeah, I want to make all these little isekai references. Like, ever since we added I always wanted to have the speech bubble thing, and then I can't remember who made the comment about putting the speech bubble thing in the item shop, but I always want it to be when they're like walking, similar to how like Baldur's Gate does like inter-party chatter. I wasn't going to go as crazy as that, having like them know, oh, this party member's here, this party member's here, we're going to have a dialogue. It would be just like they randomly say stuff about their past life. Like, oh yeah, and then it would some of them would make references to our world. Like, oh yeah, back from where I come from, we had a device that let us know where we were going, making a reference to like Google Maps or something like that. Yeah, I think it was you. I think you're the one who reiterated that. Because originally I only wanted it to be in the traversal part, so like when you're running around the map, they would like plop and say stuff, because I didn't want to have it in combat. And then the event thing, I was like, oh, this is a great place that I can implement it, because now it's just a basic. I have the writing for it. Actually, I should make it its own thing. I need to pull it out. I need to not have it in that one space. I need to make it a part of. I just realized I should make it a part of the ladder game data, so that it can be in any scene, and it can be triggered. Ooh, that's much better. I like that. That's a much better way to use it. I think we have it in the item shop. Inventory, item shop. Save changes? Yes, I don't know what changes I did here. And then we have it in here. This thing. So this one. I need to make this its own thing, I think. So we're gonna pull you out. Can you survive out here on your own? No, you can't. Why can't you? Oh, because you're probably super far away. No? Okay, where are you in relation to... Oh, yeah, you're super far away. Now the problem here is... Oh, do I have to make you at 90? Oh, what? Weird. Yeah, here. So then I want it to like be able to pop up. So whatever, we'll hide him here. We'll hide him right here. It's okay. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we're gonna make this its own thing. Pop-up dialogue. So then it's gonna have to be rewritten, I think. But I think it already does most of its stuff. So sprites, game objects, text, pop-ups, game data. Okay, so it already needs to know the game data, which is correct. We need to know about the heroes and the temp holder. And then we need to. We'll have to change this, but it will work. It will work. Oh, wow, it's already like late. It's past lunch. Hey, where the heck? Four never showed up. But yeah, I'm gonna go and see if anyone out there to raid. Anyone using Unity, Blender, Unity. Oh, what are you doing? Roguelite Factory. Interesting. We have some possibilities here. What's this guy doing? Yo, why should you techniques that work in? Is this guy's using Unity, right? Okay, let's go and drop this guy hello. Hello.
I hate those kind of things. Therefore, I tried a lot of architectures out, which in the end did not scale well. And welcome to the stream, Doc. And how are you?
Bring.
I think even when you create something, when the whole architecture is working,
let's go.
You don't get really all the benefits.
I bring friends.
It's not about it all.
It's not very big, but a few people.
I try to keep it really limited. Only managers are static. I try to have them as few as possible.